Hello, boys and girls. It's Reverend Kim here, and I'm so glad that you're joining me for Sunday School today. It is April the 18th, and you're joining me in my home office here in Ancaster. And I hope that you are well and healthy in your home, wherever that might be. And I certainly hope you had a wonderful week. Today, I've got a bit of a story for you, and I'm going to begin the story by reading a little piece from our lectionary story Bible. And this is a story that happened after Jesus had died and he had come back to life. And he was meeting with his friends who were having a very difficult time understanding what had happened. And so he finally convinced them that yes, it indeed was him and that he was alive. And so he then talked to all of his friends about the stories in the Bible. Stories about Moses and Jeremiah and Ruth and Esther and Isaiah. And he talked about the Psalms, which are the songs in the Bible. And he said to his friends, if you really, really listen to these stories, you'll understand why I had to die and why I had to come back to life. But there's something even more important, Jesus said to his friends. I want you to go and tell as many people as you can. Tell people that I died, but I'm alive now. Do we really have to do that? Some of his friends asked. Because people might laugh at us and tease us. Who's going to believe us? Well, that is true, said Jesus. But God will help you feel strong enough to tell the stories, even if people do laugh and tease you. And so go and tell everyone. Jesus looked at each one of his friends. Go and tell everyone you can. Tell them that I came to show all people how much God loves them. And that's why all of these things had to happen. It's a mystery, isn't it? It's a mystery. It's a puzzle. And I don't know if you like puzzles, but I like puzzles. Especially during this pandemic, I've been spending a lot of time doing puzzles. And one of the new ones that I just got, and I love it, it's called a word find or a word search. And it's a really neat thing. And maybe you've done some. I think I might have even sent one to you today. And what that is you have a list of words, and you have to take a look at this jumble of letters and see whether or not you can find those words. And sometimes it's really hard to find them, but when you find them, it feels so satisfying. Now, I have a word puzzle for you today, but the letters aren't all jumbled up. In fact, it's really only one word, but the word is hard to see. So I'm going to hold it up and get you to take a look and see if you can figure out what this word is. So let's give it a few minutes. Let's see. Can you see the word? I see it. It is Jesus. J-E-S-U-S. Jesus. This puzzle reminds me a lot of something that we talked about in our lesson today. The Bible tells us that Jesus came to some of his friends and offered them a greeting of peace, and that they were all very, very frightened. And when they finally figured out that it was Jesus and they didn't have to be frightened, Jesus could tell that they were having a really hard time. And so Jesus spent some time reminding them of the Bible stories that they had experienced together when he was with them. And he reminded them and taught them that it was written a long time ago that the Messiah would die and be raised again and would be living again. And it was written that this message was important to be told to every nation, or to tell the whole world, tell everyone you know, that there's forgiveness of sins and that God loves all people. And so Jesus helped his friends open their minds and open their hearts so that they could spread the news of God's love. And that's what we're asked to do as well. We're asked to spread the news of God's love to all of our friends and our family. And we can do that by telling them the story, by reminding them that they are loved and that they are precious. We can tell them in our actions by how we treat them. There's many ways to do it. And so I wonder if you can think of ways that you can tell the whole world about God's love. I bet you have some great ideas, and I can't wait till we get back together again so that you can share those with me. I'm wondering if you would like to bow your head and say a prayer with me. Heavenly Father, open our minds to understand your word, and open our hearts to live your word, and open our lips to share your word with others. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Boys and girls, I hope that you've had a good week, and I wish and hope for your week to come that it is a good one. And attached to this email is a song for you to sing and a couple of activities to help you be reminded of this wonderful lesson that we've had from Jesus today. God bless, and I'll see you next week. Bye.